Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got back after watching Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. This is a 2023 film that was directed by James Mangold, and I'll be perfectly honest, I was not really highly anticipating this film. I kind of went in to say, alright, let's see how this is. And I don't know if that's partially because I did not really grow up with the Indiana Jones franchise. I didn't watch those movies until I was a full-grown adult. I did not like the last Indiana Jones movie at all. So this is just one of those deals where Harrison Ford is really old, and I don't know if there's any life left to this series. This movie, I will say, after watching it, it was okay. It was. It was fine. I didn't hate it. I didn't think, oh man, they really sullied the legacy of the character or of the franchise or Harrison Ford. He did not embarrass himself by doing this movie. I think for being, potentially, you never know, he could do another one at 90 for all we fucking know. But potentially the last movie in the series, I think this is a nice way to go out. I'm also not blown away. I also don't feel like this is the Logan of this character, right? It's not that level of feels. It's not that level of getting to my heart. The biggest thing I want to talk about, especially right off the bat, is the de-aging CGI. That's something that they just threw at you in the first trailer of like, hey guys, you're gonna get young Indiana Jones, or younger Indiana Jones, younger Harrison Ford. This will look like Harrison Ford from like 1989. And so I will say that effect did look really good. It did, especially when you first see it. I said to myself, if this whole movie was a de-aged CGI Harrison Ford, I'd be okay with that. A little uncanny valley, and sure, every time he talked, it still sounded like current old man Harrison Ford, but I was okay with it. I really was. And the main story I found intriguing. I did. The other cast, Mads Mikkelsen. Whenever you bring in Mads Mikkelsen to play the villain, I say, alright, sure. He's like the go-to. Boyd Holbrook, I want to mention him as like the henchman because he was in Logan, so that all checks out. Antonio Banderas, why was he in this movie? No offense, I love Antonio Banderas, but I just thought he was completely wasted here. He barely did anything. Toby Jones, not in the movie a lot either, but his role is a little bigger, a little more important. And Phoebe Waller-Bridge, we should talk about her because there are some fans, I already know, I'd seen some comments of people who are already shitting on her. Partially because of rumors of what her character might do or where her character might end up. And don't get me wrong, I understand the anger if that stuff was true, but it's not. The actress is good. She is. This is really the first thing that I'm seeing her in. So just from a pure acting and her role in the movie, I thought she was good. There was a period of the movie where I found her unlikable, but that was more of the writing. You weren't really supposed to like her at points in the film, but especially towards the third act, I came around on her and got to like her. Ultimately, this will probably go down as one of those films of like, did we need another Indiana Jones movie? Did we need it? I guess we don't really need any of these movies, right? But I will say, from the train wreck that Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was, and for how much even Harrison Ford probably didn't want that to be his last outing, he clearly has way more affinity for the Indiana Jones character, even more so than the Han Solo character. So I think for him, he needed it. I am glad that Spielberg didn't do it, because as great as a director as he was, I think James Mangold brought something that was nostalgic, but also something different, also something that was a little fresher to the series. I like some of the ideas, I like some of the time travel aspects that they messed around with. Is this a perfect movie? No, I can't say that because it is a little long. not too long, but it's not the most exciting film all the way through. As a rating, honestly, I was teetering towards Netflix and chill because I don't think it's something that like needs to be rushed to the theaters. But I will say, for what a dumpster fire this could have been, for as bad as this potentially could have been under different hands, under really anybody else, I'm going to give it a little extra points. I'm going to say that it was better than it had a right to be. So I'm going to say it's a good date movie. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Or did you not really care for it? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!